Hello students, good afternoon. The topic of our today's class is metals and non-metals. Okay, basically the materials are classified into metals and non-metals. Okay, and how these materials are classified, it depends on the physical and chemical properties. Okay, for example, the various physical properties such as physical properties of metals. First we will talk about metals. Okay, first thing is hard. Metals are very hard. It cannot be it is not soft, but there is an exceptional case like sodium and potassium. It can be easily cut by using knife also. Except the sodium and potassium, metals are hard. Okay, second one is metals are ductile. Okay, ductile, the term ductile means it can be, the metals can be drawn into wire. Okay, for example, if we are having a rod, from that rod we can able to draw a wire from that rod. Okay, we can draw a wire, that is ductile. So third one is solid. Okay, metals are solid except mercury. Okay, mercury is the only metal that is available in solid liquid form. Then fourth one is malleable. Malleable means the metals can be rolled into sheets. For example, if you are having a bulk metal like this, it can be rolled into a sheet with a various thickness. The thickness can be varied by using a rollers. Okay, it can be formed into sheets. Okay, then these are and another the other properties are, that is it is having high melting point. Okay, high melting point except gallium. Okay, gallium, there is an exceptional case in each and every properties, because this gallium, the metal gallium, it is easily melting using with our body's hand temperature. If we put the gallium in our hand, it can easily melt. Okay, except gallium, all the metals are having high melting point. Okay, then next one is sonorous. Sonorous means the tongue sound the metals will create if we hit by using some different hard material. The metals will produce a tongue sound, that is called sonorous. And the seventh one is lustrous. Okay, lustrous means it is very shiny. Okay, the metals will give a shiny and attractiveness. The metals will give. Okay, and last one is it can easily high good conductors of heat and electricity. Okay, heat and electricity. Here the exceptional case is lead. Lead is not a good conductor of electricity. It can conduct, but it is not that much good conductor of electricity as compared to other metals. Okay, these are all the various physical properties of metals. Okay, and then what about non-metals means it is direct opposite of metals. Okay, then if we go for chemical properties, here I'm writing. Okay, chemical properties. The first chemical property is, that is, the metal reacts with oxygen will give metallic oxide. Metallic oxide. Okay, for example, iron, if you take iron plus oxygen, here I am just writing with the stoichiometric equation. Iron, we will get Fe2O3. This is ferric oxide, and we will easily term as rust. The layer which forms over a iron metal, that is called rust. Okay, then second property is metal acts with water, it will give salt. Okay, the metal reacts with water, it will form base. Then what is meant by base? Which is having OH minus, that is called base. Acid means H plus. Okay, both these acid and base gives water. Okay, if the metal acts with water, Na plus H2O will give NaOH, that is base, sodium hydroxide. Okay, this is the second property. Then third property I will write over here. The third property, when the metal reacts with acids or base, metals reacts with acids or base. Okay, it will form salt and H2. Okay, for example, metal reacts with that is acid HCl. Mg magnesium plus HCl will give magnesium chloride. It is a salt. Okay, mostly the metals won't react with bases, but some exceptional cases like aluminium, it will react with base. Aluminium plus NaOH, that is base, will use sodium aluminate. Sodium aluminate. Okay, plus H2. These are all the chemical properties of metals. And what about the non-metals? Non-metals also having direct opposite properties of metals. For example, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, right? But non-metals are poor conductor of heat and electricity, but the exceptional case is graphite. Okay, for example, carbon, graphite, okay, boron, chlorine, boron, chlorine, these are all comes under non-metal list. And metal properties like such as iron, magnesium, sodium, and all comes under metallic list. Okay, these are all the various properties, that is physical and chemical properties of metals and non-metals. If we concentrate only on metals, we can easily write for non-metals also, like it is a direct opposite for metals. Okay, thank you friends.